Okay, welcome back everyone. I'm sure it's been about 20 minutes, and now we're ready to see what we've got going here. Could use another few minutes of cooking. In the meantime, I'll show you how to make a tincture of the unused mushroom. A typical maitake, between 10 and 20 pounds, can last you years. The trick is, after you harvest it, to either freeze it, dry it, or eat it. To make a good tincture, you want to take a freshly harvested hen of the woods maitake mushroom and cut it into thin slices and dry it over a 2 to 3 day period. If you have plenty of sunlight and not a lot of humidity, like in Arizona for example, where you're not likely to find one of these in the wild, you'd have an ideal drying situation. Unfortunately, where you're likely to find one of these, you're probably also likely to have a lot of humidity, because they grow here in the Northeast and Long Island, typically in October, when the rains come. While waiting in a dormant state to emerge, they will not start to grow until there's at least 80-90% humidity for a long period of time, several days. So what we suggest is to put your oven like at 120, 130, very, very, very low setting, and just dry them for a day, 2 days, maybe even a half a day. When they're sufficiently dry, what you'll do is you'll chop them into very small pieces and ultimately make a granulated powder, if you will, with whatever tools you can find to do that, even your hands if that's all you have. Then you'll add 80 to 90% vodka or grain alcohol and let it sit for a few days so that the alcohol will absorb the nutrients from the granule powdered maitake. And any water that's in the alcohol will also cause other nutrients to extract that the alcohol might not get, because certain nutrients are miscible in water and certain in alcohol. At any rate, after a few days, you'll be able to filter the liquid through any kind of mesh that's not quite as dense as a coffee filter. You might want to use more along the lines of like a cheese grater or a very fine screen. And then the liquid that remains can last you years. A couple of drops a day and you'll be in fine health for years to come, or at least until the next harvest of maitake mushrooms. See you next October.